Hello everyone. This video is Properties of Determinants brought to you by ICS Mahesh PU College Dharwad. Myself Basangauda C. Patil. Before watching these videos, make sure that you have watched previous sessions. So far, we learned what are determinants, how to evaluate determinant value of order 2 by 2, 3 by 3. Here is the properties of determinants. So let us discuss why we need to study properties of determinants. As we know that expansion of determinant of matrix 3 by 3 is time consuming. These properties helps us to overcome from this difficulty. Let us discuss one by one. Here is the first property. It states the value of determinant remains unchanged if its rows and columns are interchanged. It means determinant of matrix A is equals to determinant of transpose of that matrix. Transpose means how to get transpose of matrix? By interchanging rows and column. So let us verify this property using a suitable example. Verify property 1 for delta equals to, here is the example, 2 minus 3, 5, 6, 0, 4, 1, 5, minus 7. Let us expand delta value by R1. Delta equals to 2 into 2 is the element from first row, first column. Delete first row, first column element. Remaining elements are 0, 4, 5, minus 7. Next element is minus 3. Minus 3 into delete first row, second column element. Remaining elements are 6, 4, 1, minus 7. Next element is 5. 5 into determinant of 6, 0, 1, 5. Next step, 2 into determinant of matrix 2 by 2 is product of diagonal elements minus product of non-diagonal elements. Here diagonal elements are 0, minus 7. Its product is 0 minus non-diagonal elements 4, 5. Product is 20. Minus of minus 3 is plus 3. 3 into 6 into minus 7, minus 42, minus product of non-diagonal elements 4 into 1, plus 5 into product of diagonal elements 6 5s are 30, minus product of non-diagonal elements 0 into 1, that is 0. Next step, 2 into minus 20 is minus 40. 3 into minus 46, that is minus 138, plus 5 into 30, that is 150. So after calculating, you will get a delta value as minus 28. Let us take delta 1. What do you mean by delta 1? Your delta 1 is transpose of delta. How to get transpose of delta? By interchanging rows and columns. Here is the delta 1. Delta 1 becomes determinant of 261 minus 305, 54, minus 7. Again expand first column. You will get a 2 into determinant of, delete first row, first column elements. Remaining elements are 0, 5, 4, minus 7. Next element is minus 3. Minus 3 into delete second row, first column element. Remaining elements are 6, 1, 4, minus 7. Next element is 5. 5 into determinant of delete first column, third row elements. Remaining elements are 6, 1, 0, 5. Next step, 2 into product of diagonal elements. That is 0 into minus 7, 0, minus 4 into 5, minus 20, plus minus of minus 3 values plus 3, 6 into minus 7 minus 42 minus 4 into 1 minus 4, 5 into product of diagonal elements, that is 6 5s are 30 minus product of non-diagonal elements, 0 into 1, 0, 2 into minus 20, that is minus 40, 3 into minus 46 minus 138 plus 5 into 30, that is 150. Therefore, delta 1 equals to minus 28. It means delta value as well as delta 1 value are equal. Hence, property 1 is verified. What is the conclusion? Determinant of matrix A is equals to determinant of transpose of that matrix. This is our first property. Second property. Second property states, if any two rows or any two columns of determinant are interchanged, then sign of the determinant changes. It means if you interchange any two row or any two columns, the sign of the determinant value changes. Let us verify with same example. Here is a delta equals to delta value, as you know, that minus 28. Here delta 1 is obtained by interchanging any two rows or any two columns. Here I took two rows, R2 and R3. R1 element as it is, we are interchanging R2 and R3. So it becomes delta 1 equals to determinant of 2 minus 3, 5, 1, 5 minus 7, 6, 0, 4. Let us expand delta 1 value along R1. Here R1 elements are 2 minus 3, 5. We have to follow plus, minus, plus sign. Here is the first element, 2 into determinant of delete first row, first column element. Remaining elements are 5 minus 7, 0, 4. Next, minus, element is minus 3. Minus of minus 3 into delete first row, second column element. Remaining elements are 1 minus 7, 6, 4. Next, plus 5 into determinant of delete first row, third column element. 1, 5, 6, 0. Next step, 2 into determinant of 5 minus 7, 0, 4 is 5 4s are 20, 20 minus 0. Plus 3 into 1 into 4, 4 minus 6 into minus 7, that is plus 42. Plus 5 into 1 into 0, 0 minus 6 into 5 is minus 30. Next step, 2 into 20 is 40. 3 into 46 is 138. 5 into minus 30 is minus 150. That is delta 1 equals to plus 28. We have delta value is minus 28. Here delta 1 is plus 28. It means property 2 is verified. Third property. Third property states, if any two rows or any two columns are identical, it means all the corresponding elements of any two rows or any two columns are same, means the value of determinant is 0. Without expand, we can write the determinant value as 0 by using this property. Let us verify with example. Evaluate delta equals to 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. Here, expand along first row. Here, first row elements are 3, 2, 3. We have to follow again plus, minus, plus sign. 3 into delete first row, first column element. That is 2 3s are 6 minus again 2 3s are 6. 6 minus 6. Next element minus 2 into delete first row, second column elements. Remaining elements are 2 3 3 3. Determinant of 2 3 3 3 is 2 3s are 6 minus 3 3s are 9. Next element plus 3 into delete first row and third column elements. Remaining elements are 2, 2, 3, 2. Determinant value becomes 2 2s are 4, 4 minus 3 into 6, that is minus 6. Delta value becomes 0. Why it is 0? Because R1 and R3 are identical. Remember, if any two rows or any two columns are identical, means without expand we can write a delta value as 0. Next one, property number 4. Property 4 states, if each element of row or a column of a determinant is multiplied by a constant k, then its value gets multiplied by k. If you multiply k to any row or any column, the whole determinant value gets multiplied by same constant k. Let us verify with example. Evaluate determinant of 102, 18, 36, 1, 3, 4, 17, 3, 6. So 102 can be written as 6 into 17, 18 can be written as 6 into 3, 36 can be written as 6 into 6. Here R1 is multiple of 6, k value is here 6. So let us take 6 common, 6 into determinant of 17, 3, 6, 1, 3, 4, 17, 3, 6. So 6 into, as we know that third property. Third property states, if any two rows or any two columns are identical, then the determinant value is 0. Here 17, 3, 6, that is R1. R1 and R3 elements are identical, therefore determinant value is 0. 0 also we can write 6 into 0. It means property 4 verified. Property 5. It states, if some or all elements of a row or column of a determinant are expressed as sum of two or more terms, then the determinant can be expressed as sum of two or more determinants. Here is the verification. Prove that or show that determinant A, B, C are the first row elements. Are two elements A plus 2x, B plus 2y, C plus 2z. Here second row are expressed as sum of two terms. A plus 2x, A is first term, 2x is second term. Similarly next element B plus 2y, sum of two terms. C plus 2z, two terms. We can express as sum of two determinants. That is determinant of A, B, C as it is. Here first term A, B, C, x, y, z plus determinant of second term. Second term is 2x, 2y, 2z. Next step, determinant of A, B, C, x, y, z is 0. Why it is 0? Because identical property. Property number 3. R1 and R3 are identical, therefore answer is 0. Next step, plus second term. R2 there is 2 common. If you take 2 common, R3 and R2 are identical. Once again it is 0. 0 into 2 0. Therefore answer is 0. It means if any two rows or any two columns are expressed as sum of two terms, means we can express as sum of two or more determinants. Property 6. It states, if two each elements of any row or column of determinant, then equimultiples of corresponding elements of other row or column are added, then the value of determinant remains same. Symbolically, it is denoted by, for row, Ri changing Ri plus k times of Rj. K is a non-zero number. Or column, Ci changing Ci plus k times of j. Let us verify this property by taking one example. Delta equals to determinant of A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. Delta 1, let us define delta 1. Delta 1 is obtained by the operation R1. R1 changing R1 plus K R3. Here we have multiplied the elements of third row by constant K and added them to the corresponding elements of the first row. Symbolically, it is denoted by R1 changing R1 plus K times of R3. That is delta 1 equals to determinant of R1 is A1 plus K C2, A2 plus K C2, A3 plus K C3. R2, R3 remains same. So using fifth property, delta 1 can be rewritten as, property number 5 states, if any row or any column are in the form of sum of two terms, means we can express it in terms of sum of two determinants. Here let us express R1 elements as A1, A2, A3 plus KC1, KC2, KC3. First one, determinant value, that is our delta. Delta 1 equals to delta plus, here K common. If you take K common, R1 and R3 becomes identical, or we can say proportional. Therefore delta value becomes 0. Therefore delta 1 equals to delta plus 0 is delta equals to delta 1. Hence our sixth property verified. In the next video I am going to deal with problems based on properties of determinant. For more videos, please like and subscribe our channel. Thank you all.